Hi guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel, and in this YouTube channel we are going to learn how to create a user of which he or she can share your AWS resource. So earlier I was logging in with my root account, but today I'm going to show you the recommended way of signing in into your AWS account. So maybe you would have somebody to come and check your maybe EC2 instance, how they are running. This is how you could create that user account for him to log in into your account. So first thing first, you sign in with your user account, the root account, with the email that you used and the password. And then if you have already enabled multi-factor authentication, you input the codes and submit. And now we are in the AWS Management Console, and now we navigate to IAM role, IAM Identity Center. If you have not opened it, you can just come here and search for it. You can search for it under security and identity, or just search here IAM. So now here we want to create users to enable them to manage our resource. So this is borrowed from Linux, because Linux you can be able to create a user, add them to group, and then allow them to share your resources on the computer. I think they borrowed around that, and maybe I show you in Linux how we do it. So this is the dashboard for IAM. You can create user group, you can create users and assign them roles, and also give them permissions. If I give them permissions as they require the resources, that is the recommended way. So my Ubuntu server, my Ubuntu WSL is very slow, so let us use try another one. As that is loading, we can learn how to create a user. We will do that demo about Linux later. So you create here on access management under users. This is how you create a user. You press this button of user, you put the username. So I can say Lali is my user. And then we press next, and you can be able to add the user to our user group. So let us create another user group, and I say this one is for EC2. You will manage EC2, and also here you can give them the permissions to to access that resource you want them to manage. So we can give them only EC2 read only and plus create. So our Ubuntu is running. So we have created the user group and we have given it the permissions, so and we press next, then press create user, and now we are creating the user. And if we check now at the bottom we have Lali. And I think for him to be able to access a group, you must add him through here, through the user groups. You come and press the group link and then you say add user. I think the way that we followed, I don't know why it does not work. So we want to add Lali here. So we have a Lali here, and then we want to give him like the password and a link to log in to his account. So to do that we come to account settings and then we say edit password policy and we choose custom. We say let him use 10 characters and you check all this box until it was recommended we stop checking this one in the class and then press save changes. So we want Larry now to log in into his account. We come and select him and I wanted to show you something. If we give somebody the logins, we can see when they do a login. So for them to log into their console, we have to copy this URL and give them for them to be able to log in. So you say copy URL, and for this instance I will open in a new private tab to avoid the conflict with this tutorial. So as this is logging in, let us do a demo in the Ubuntu. So Ubuntu in Linux, we also have the user group and users. So in order maybe to create a user, you say you have to do sudo add user or user add letters. Have created our user in Linux and we give him a password, just a simple password. order to see whether like this user has been created, we check them at this folder. So let's just say sudo etc then user. So like I forgot that. So this is where we store the user in Linux. Let us check. I forgot. I forgot the folder. I think here in the password folder is where you will see those users. So we do sudo cat etc. This function is opening that folder to see what do we have, and here is the user that we have created. Here is him with the phone number and with the group that he belongs to. So I'll go back and learn about this group, then do a proper tutorial. And also if we want to add him to a group, we say user modify. I feel I'm rusty about this. I will go back, learn, then come do a presentation. So let us go back and log in to this. So we go to our dashboard, and now we have two users. We have Larry. We want to use his username to log in. And we did not create a password. We did not create a password for him. So to create a password for him, I think this is where we do go enable, and then we enable console access, then we say enable with the auto generated password and copy his password. So we go to his tab, we have his username, and then we have his password, and then we press sign in. And we have successfully created a user. We have given them a password, and then now we want to see the resources which he can access. So we give them the read-only permission to see our resources. So he cannot create an instance or do anything else. his role is just to view the instance, because he's a consultant on on EC2, and then he will give us a recommendation. That was my thinking. But he cannot launch an instance. If we do try, it will give an error. So let us do it faster and see. We just do a simulation of him trying to do this, and you will see it will have an error. So we go with the default, and then we press launch, and now this is an error. He cannot be able to create because we have not given him authority to perform. So whenever I think he need to perform such an event, he reach to the admin, and the admin gives him the permissions, and he gives him the permission using IAM roles. So we give him permission to view the groups, to view to view the EC2 through read-only, but he cannot be able to create an instance. But we can if we give him more permission, he will be able to do that. So okay, that is all about IAM law. So see you on another video where we will be discussing, where we go back and discuss how we do the similar thing but on a Linux system. So see you on another day.